Well, hey everybody, it's Paul. Welcome to the channel. It's after Christmas and everybody is thinking about taking down the tree, packing the ornaments away. All the gifts have been opened. Some of the returns have been returned. But it got me to thinking about gifts. And they always say it is better to give than to receive, and all the advice that goes with it, and that's fine and good. I've got a slightly different slant on that idea. It seems like I've always got a story to go with my points, and we're not in a rush, right? So let me just give you a quick background into how this idea came about, and I can't really take credit for the idea. I was driving my daughter to school and she likes ChillHop music. Now, if you've never experienced a lot of ChillHop music, it is great. Kids like it to study by, and it's sometimes somewhat repetitive as far as the beats, and it's very minimalistic. And I like it. It's great music to have in the background, say, like when you're driving. And so my daughter actually got me into it, and then that's why I eventually got into producing a little bit of music my own self. Well, one of these days as we're driving, just listening to whatever came on the ChillHop playlist thing, it was this tune, and I didn't know it at the time where they got it from, but it's basically just dialogue. But the dialogue has a really good message to it. And I'll try to find the song and link it to the bottom. But I'll paraphrase what the message is. And I guess they got it from what I went back and read about. It's taken from Twin Peaks, I guess, was a pretty popular show. I never caught it. I don't watch a lot of TV, but the characters are going to sit down for a cup of coffee, and the one guy saying to another guy, he says, every day you should treat yourself to a little present, treat yourself to kind of a little gift. I'm not talking about going out and buying a new car one day and a boat the next day, not at all. And it's something that I have implemented in my life. And it really makes things more fun. Like, if I'm going to a certain area, there may be a restaurant that I like, maybe a little store I'll stop off and get a dessert that I like. Maybe they have a Chinese carryout. Maybe it's a good pizza place somewhere. These are just little treats that you can treat yourself with, Maybe it has a White Castles. Food is just one thing. Obviously, there can be other things, but it's just a nice way to make life more enjoyable without breaking the bank, obviously. And I have tried to implement it in my life where I can, just the simple things. Maybe, just maybe, it's like taking an extra 5 minutes to just wake up a little slowly and stretch a little and roll out of bed in a lazy way instead of like there's a fire alarm way. Maybe it's just staying up an extra 25 minutes later to catch a video of somebody that you want to see on YouTube. Maybe it's just buying some little thing that you have been wanting, that you've been putting off because it's more of just kind of like a creature comfort thing. I've got a perfect example. I love my skull candies. They have been discontinued for a while, but they're the Skull Candy Inked 2, I think it is, but you can still get them on Amazon. They're about $10-12. But no matter what, those fit my ear the best. I don't know why, how it is. A lot of them where they go in and turn, they work, but they're not as comfortable as these ones. It's funny, I've got a splitter at my computer, so when I'm watching a video or something real quick, I'll just pop in maybe one earbud so I can still hear what's going on in the room if the kids call or say something or the phone rings or whatever. I also have my big cans, my big earphones, if I want to hear some music better. My last one finally went bad for me. I had it for years and years and years, and it was at the point where the microphone plastic over the microphone had popped off, and you could see bare copper wires. And then ultimately, after so many times of it falling off of the table, the headphone thing would keep coming apart, and I'd put it back together, and it just eventually died, you know. But I definitely got years and years of use out of them, so it's like I've been kind of putting it off, you know. It's like, other ones, I've got different ones here that have hard tips that go in, and you know, you can hear with them, doesn't sound as good, and it certainly is not as comfy. And it's like, you know, I think I'll just go ahead and splurge. Spend a few bucks just to get something that works, you know. Sometimes you have to spend just a little something to get something that works, but when you do that, just the small things can bring a huge amount of pleasure, you know, just getting a tool that works versus having a tool that you have to fight all the time. It just makes things a pain and frustrating. Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes, at least I, being so cheap as I am, I will try to suffer through things. Get a point once in a while to just treat myself here and there to something a little special. It just makes life so much more enjoyable in a lot of ways. Let me know if you've got an idea, something maybe that you have been thinking about, or that you want to treat yourself with. I just thought it'd be fun. So as always, I appreciate you guys tuning into my little rambles, and try it out. Just try out the idea that once a day, every day, you'll just treat yourself to the smallest little thing, and see if they don't just put a smile on your face. And sometimes it can make a good day a little bit better, or it can even turn around a kind of meh, not so great day into being, hey, this ain't so bad kind of a day. So let me know what you think. As always, I appreciate the feedback. Thanks for stopping by, and until next time, we'll see yous.